My child, come closer. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not distract yourself now. I have been waiting for you to hear me, and tonight is not ordinary. There is something I am about to pour into you, and if you miss this, you will miss what I have carefully prepared with your name on it. You may not understand why you felt drawn here, why your spirit feels restless, or why your heart has been searching for something more. But I know. I have been stirring something within you, gently calling you, positioning you for this very moment. Tonight, I am not speaking to the crowd. I am speaking to you. Listen to me. I am about to pour something powerful into you tonight. Not tomorrow. Not someday far away. Tonight. And it is not coincidence. It is not accidental. It is intentional, designed, and perfectly timed by my hand. I have seen your waiting. I have seen your questions, your silent prayers, the moments when you almost gave up but didn't. I was there in every second, preparing this outpouring for you. This is why you must stay with me right now. Do not let your attention drift. Do not let doubt whisper that this is just another message. This is not just words. This is my voice reaching into your life, calling you into something deeper, something greater. Before I continue, I want you to respond, not out of routine, but out of alignment. Like this message as a sign that you are ready to receive from me. Comment I receive as a declaration of your faith. Share this with 3 people who need to hear my voice tonight, because what I am releasing is not only for you, it is meant to flow through you. And subscribe, stay connected, because I am not finished speaking into your life. When you do this, you are not just engaging with a video, you are stepping into agreement with what I am about to do. My child, I need your full attention because what I pour cannot be received by a distracted heart. Slow down. Breathe. Let everything else fade for a moment. This is between me and you. You have been feeling the weight, haven't you? That quiet pressure, that sense that something is shifting but you cannot quite see it yet. That is not your imagination. That is me, preparing your spirit for what is coming. I do not move without purpose, and I do not pour without preparation. Tonight is a turning point. What I am about to release into you will not leave you the same. It will strengthen what feels weak, waken what has been dormant, and restore what you thought was lost. But you must stay here. You must listen. You must be ready, because I am about to pour something powerful into you tonight. My child, I see you more clearly than you see yourself. I know the places in your heart that you have tried to hide from others, and even the ones you have struggled to face within yourself. Nothing about your journey has been invisible to me. Every quiet tear, every restless night, every moment where you felt like you were holding everything together by a thread, I was there with you. I know how tired you have been. Not just physically, but deep within your soul. There have been days when you smiled on the outside but felt empty inside. Days when you questioned if anything was really changing, if your prayers were truly being heard. You wondered if I was near, or if I had gone silent. But my silence was never absence. I was working in places you could not yet see. I have watched you carry burdens you were never meant to carry alone. I saw when you stayed strong for others, even when you felt like breaking. I saw when you chose to keep going, even when it would have been easier to give up. That strength you showed, it did not go unnoticed. It mattered to me. You may have felt overlooked by people. You may have felt like your efforts, your love, your faithfulness were taken for granted. But hear me clearly, you are not overlooked by me. You are chosen. You are known. You are deeply valued, even in the moments when you felt like you were fading into the background. There were times when you questioned your worth, times when you wondered if you were enough, if you were doing enough, if you would ever step into the life you have been hoping for. I heard those thoughts. I felt the weight of those questions in your spirit. And even then, I was gently reminding you, you are already mine. My child, I have also seen your faith. Even when it was small, even when it felt fragile, you still held on to me. You still whispered prayers, even when you were unsure if they would be answered. That matters more than you realize. Your faith, even in its quietest form, has been speaking loudly in the spiritual realm. I know the season you are in. I know it has not been easy. There has been waiting, stretching, and moments of confusion. But this season has not been wasted. Every delay, every challenge, every moment of uncertainty has been shaping you, preparing you, refining you for what I am about to do. You are not here by accident. You did not stumble into this moment by chance. I called you here because I want you to understand something deeply. You are seen, you are heard, and you are not alone in this. I have been walking with you every step of the way, even when you could not feel my presence. So let your guard down now. You do not have to pretend with me. You do not have to carry everything by yourself anymore. I am here, and I am speaking directly into your life. And what I am about to do next, it is going to meet you right where you are. My child, now listen carefully, because I am revealing to you what I am about to pour into your life tonight. This is not something small, and it is not something temporary. What I am releasing into you carries my power, my presence, and my purpose for your life. I am about to pour clarity into your confusion. Where your mind has been clouded with questions and uncertainty, I will bring light. You have been trying to figure everything out on your own, searching for answers in places that could never fully satisfy you. But I am the source of truth, and tonight, I am clearing the fog. You will begin to see differently, think differently, and understand what once felt impossible to grasp. I am also pouring strength into your weakness. You have felt drained, as if your energy and motivation were slipping away. But your strength was never meant to come from your own effort alone. I am renewing you from within. This strength will not be loud or forced. It will be steady, quiet, and unshakable. It will carry you through moments that once overwhelmed you. And my child, I am pouring peace into your unrest. That heaviness you have been carrying, a tension that has been sitting in your chest, I am lifting it. Not because everything around you will instantly change, but because I am changing what is within you. My peace does not depend on circumstances. It anchors you, even when everything else feels uncertain. There is something else I am pouring into you tonight, renewed vision. You have been looking at your life through the lens of past disappointments and present struggles. But I am shifting your perspective. I am allowing you to see beyond where you are, into where I am leading you. What once felt like an ending, I am revealing as a beginning. Do not believe the lie that you are empty, forgotten, or unqualified. That is not my voice. I have been preparing you, even in the waiting. I have been filling you in ways you did not recognize. And now, what I have been building within you is ready to overflow. This outpouring is not coincidence. It is intentional. I chose this moment because your heart is ready to receive. Even if you feel unsure, even if you feel unprepared, trust me, I know what I am doing in your life. And as this truth settles into your spirit, understand this. What I pour into you is not meant to stay only with you. It is meant to flow through you, to reach others who are searching, hurting, and waiting just like you once were. Now hear me, my child. This is your moment to respond. I am calling you to sow into what is feeding your spirit right now. As I pour into you, you have the opportunity to let this same living water reach others. Just as I declare in Luke 6:38, give, and it will be given to you. I am inviting you into a divine exchange. When you release your seed, you are opening the door for a greater harvest, not just in your life, but in the lives of souls who need my word. If this message has touched you, do not hold back. Act now. Use the super thanks or give through the PayPal link placed in the description and shown in the QR code within this video. This is not just support, it is obedience to my prompting. And as you give, I will bless you, multiply your provision, and pour back into you in ways you cannot yet imagine. Step into this moment. Give, and watch what I will do. My child, as I prepare to pour into you, I must also speak to what you have been holding on to. I do not correct you to push you away, but to draw you closer into alignment with what I have prepared for you. What I am about to release cannot fully settle in a heart that is still clinging to what I have already asked you to release. You have been carrying things that no longer belong in this season of your life. Old fears, past disappointments, and quiet doubts have taken up space within you. I understand why you held on to them. You were trying to protect yourself, trying to make sense of what hurt you, trying to stay in control when things felt uncertain. But my child, those things are now standing in the way of what I am doing. You cannot receive my peace while holding tightly to anxiety. You cannot fully embrace my direction while resisting trust. I am not asking you to be perfect, but I am asking you to be willing. Willing to let go. Willing to trust me even when you do not have all the answers. There are also distractions that have been pulling your attention away from me. You have allowed noise, voices, opinions, and constant busyness to fill your mind. And in that noise, it has been harder for you to hear my voice clearly. I am calling you back to stillness, not to isolate you, but to reconnect you. I want your attention, not because I demand it, but because I know that in my presence, you find what you have been searching for. My child, I say this with love. Stop doubting what I have already spoken over your life. You have been questioning the very things I have confirmed in your spirit. You have asked me for signs, and when I gave them, you still hesitated. This hesitation is not from me. I do not plant confusion in you. I speak with clarity, with peace, with assurance. Let go of the need to control every outcome. You have been trying to hold everything together with your own strength, and it has left you exhausted. But I never asked you to carry your life alone. When you release control, you are not losing anything. You are placing it into my hands, where it can finally be handled with wisdom and purpose. I also need you to release the weight of comparison. You have been looking at others and measuring your journey against theirs. But I have not called you to walk their path. What I am doing in you is unique, intentional, and perfectly designed for your life. When you compare, you distract yourself from the beauty of what I am building within you. This is your moment to choose differently, to loosen your grip on what is behind you and open your hands to what is ahead. I am not taking something good away from you. I am making room for something greater. Trust me in this correction. It comes from my love for you. I am preparing your heart, clearing the space, and aligning you with what I am about to pour. Because what is coming next requires a heart that is ready. My child, I know there have been moments when you felt like you had nothing left to give. Moments when your strength seemed to fade, when even the smallest tasks felt heavy, and your spirit grew tired of carrying what you could not explain to anyone else. But hear me clearly, you are not empty, and you have never been alone in this. Even in your weakest moments, I have been sustaining you. When you thought you were barely holding on, it was my hand that kept you steady. When you felt like giving up, it was my presence within you that whispered, "Keep going." You may not have recognized it at the time, but I was there, strengthening you in ways you could not see. You have been stronger than you realize. Not because of your own ability, but because my strength has been working through you. Every step you took, even when it felt every decision to keep moving forward, even when you were unsure, that was evidence of my power within you. I see how you have endured. I see how you have continued to show up, even when your heart felt weary. And I am proud of you, my child. Not because you were perfect, but because you did not give up. You stayed, you trusted in the smallest ways, and that faith has carried you further than you think. You may feel like you are running on empty, but I am telling you now, I am renewing you. Right in this moment, I am pouring fresh strength into your spirit. It is not something you have to chase or earn. It is something I freely give to you. Let it fill you. Let it replace the heaviness you have been carrying. Do not measure your current state by how you feel. Feelings can shift, but my truth remains constant. You are being strengthened, even now. You are being lifted, even if it feels slow. And you are being prepared for something that requires more than what you thought you had. There is a resilience growing within you, a quiet endurance that will not break under pressure. You are becoming stronger, not in a loud or forceful way, but in a steady, grounded way that will carry you through what lies ahead. What once overwhelmed you will not have the same power over you anymore. My child, stop telling yourself that you cannot handle what is coming. Stop believing that you are too weak or too tired to move forward. That is not the truth I speak over you. I am your strength. I am your source. And when you rely on me, you will never be without what you need. You are closer to breakthrough than you think. The very fact that you have made it this far is proof that I am with you. I have not brought you through all of this just to leave you here. There is more ahead, and you are being equipped for it. So lift your head. Take a deep breath. Let my strength rise within you, because you are not finished and neither am I. My child, I want you to rest in this truth. I do not make promises lightly, and I do not speak words that return empty. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass, not by chance, but by my perfect timing and my faithful hand. You have wondered when things will shift. You have asked me how much longer you must wait, how much longer you must endure uncertainty. And I have heard every question. But understand this, my timing is not delayed, and it is not flawed. It is precise. It is intentional. And it is working in your favor, even when it feels slow. There are things I am aligning behind the scenes, people, opportunities, moments, and circumstances that must come together in the right way. If I move it too soon, you would not be ready to sustain what I have prepared. If I waited too long, you would miss the fullness of what I intend to give. So trust me when I say you are not late, and you are not forgotten. What is coming to you will not miss you. I am a God of restoration. What you feel was lost, I am able to restore. What you thought was broken beyond repair, I can make whole again. But I do not always restore things in the way you expect. Sometimes I give you something greater than what you lost. Sometimes I lead you into a new path that carries more purpose, more peace, and more fulfillment than what you were holding on to before. Trust my wisdom, my child. I also promise you this: the prayers you thought went unanswered have not been ignored. I have stored every one of them. Some are being answered now, in ways you are just beginning to see. Others are being prepared for the right moment, when they will bring the greatest impact into your life. You are stepping into a season where things will begin to make sense, where confusion will be replaced with clarity, and waiting will be replaced with movement. Doors that seemed closed will open in ways you did not expect. And when they do, you will know it was me. But I ask you to remain patient. Do not rush ahead of me. Do not let impatience lead you into decisions that are not aligned with my will. There is a blessing in waiting when you are waiting with me. There is protection in my timing that you may not yet understand. Stay close to me. Stay obedient in the small things. Trust me even when you cannot see the full picture, because your obedience today is preparing you for the promises of tomorrow. My child, I am faithful to you. I do not change. I do not forget. And I do not fail. What I have started in your life, I will complete. So release your worry. Let go of the timeline you have been holding in your mind. Replace it with trust in me. Because what I am bringing into your life is not only good, it is exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. And when it arrives, you will understand why I made you wait. My child, now is the moment where you respond to me. I have spoken to your heart, I have revealed my truth, and I have prepared your spirit. But what I am about to pour into you requires your willingness to receive it. I will not force my way into your life. I am inviting you to open your heart fully to me. So pause right here with me. Quiet the noise around you. Let every distraction fade, even if just for this moment. This is not about what is happening around you. This is about what I am doing within you. I want your attention, your focus, your surrender. Take a deep breath, my child, and listen closely. Release what you have been holding on to. Release the fear that tells you nothing will change. Release the doubt that whispers you are not ready. Release the weight of past disappointments that have made it hard for you to trust again. You do not need to carry those things into what I am about to do. Now, open your heart to me. You may not have the perfect words, and that is all right. You do not need a perfect prayer, you need a willing spirit. Speak to me honestly, just as you are. Say, Lord, I am ready. I receive what you are pouring into me. I trust you. Let those words come from a place deep within you, not just your mind, but your spirit. As you do this, I am moving. I am pouring into you even now. My peace is settling over your thoughts. My strength is rising within your spirit. My clarity is beginning to replace your confusion. You may feel it gently, like a quiet shift, or you may sense it deeply, like a wave within you. But know this, it is real. Do not question it. Do not analyze it. Receive it. This is not about your feelings alone. This is about your faith. Even if you do not feel something immediately, trust that I am working. Trust that what I am pouring into you is taking root, growing, and preparing to manifest in your life. Stay in this moment with me. Let my presence fill every empty place within you. Let my peace calm every anxious thought. Let my strength replace every weakness you have been carrying. You are not the same as you were before this moment, because I am actively working within you. Now, I want you to make a decision. Choose to trust me beyond this moment. Choose to walk in what you have just received. Do not go back to the same patterns of doubt and fear. When those thoughts try to return, remind yourself of what I have spoken to you here. You are receiving something powerful tonight, my child. But it is not meant to stay only in this moment. It is meant to continue growing as you walk with me. So carry this with you. Protect it. Nurture it. Believe it. Because what has begun in you right now will continue to unfold. My child, rest now in my presence. Let everything I have spoken settle gently into your heart. You do not need to strive any more in this moment. You do not need to chase what I have already begun within you. Simply be still and know that I am with you. Tonight was not coincidence. It was not just another passing moment in your life. It was an encounter. I called you here so I could remind you of who I am in your life and who you are to me. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are mine. I told you that I was about to pour something powerful into you, and I have done it. Even if you cannot fully explain it yet, even if you are still processing what you feel, trust that something has shifted within you. My peace has touched you. My strength has begun to rise in you. My clarity has started to guide you. Carry this with you as you move forward. When doubts try to return, remember my voice. When fear tries to rise again, remember my promises. When you feel uncertain, remember this moment. I am not leaving you. I am walking with you into everything that is ahead. There is peace for you now. Not a temporary peace that fades with circumstances, but a deep, steady peace that comes from me. Let it calm your thoughts. Let it steady your heart. Let it remind you that you are safe in my hands. You do not have to figure everything out tonight. You do not have to have all the answers. What matters is that you trust me one step at a time. I will guide you. I will lead you. I will continue to pour into you as you walk with me daily. Now, my child, as this message settles in your spirit, understand that what you have received is meant to flow beyond you. I am a God of overflow, and what I pour into one life is meant to reach many more. I am calling you again in this moment. What you have just received is living water, and I desire for it to become a river that flows into the lives of others. As my word says in 2 Corinthians 9:6, whoever sows generously will also reap generously. And I am speaking this directly over you now. This is your moment to act. Not later, not someday. Now. When you give through Super Thanks or through the PayPal link in the description and the QR code in this video, you are not just supporting. You are planting a seed into souls that are waiting to hear my voice. I see your obedience, and I will bless it. I will multiply what you release and return it to you in ways that will overflow into your life. Do not hold back what I am prompting you to do. Step forward in faith. Give, and be part of what I am doing through this message. My child, go forward with peace. Go forward with confidence. Go forward knowing that I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and loving you every step of the way. And remember, this is only the beginning.